and whether we're talking about somebody who's chronically homeless or somebody who's first-time homeless, and the remedies are different as well.
Tackling the homeless issue during the holidays, cities like Tucson are learning the solutions are not one size fits all. Good afternoon and Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate. I'm Dan Maries. Burke has the day off. During this holiday, a record number of people in America are homeless. Tucson and Pima County have teamed up to find a solution to the chronic problem. And as 13 News reporter Bud Foster shows us, they are finding that they need more than just one approach.
I've seen it become worse over the years. I've been out here presently this time for 4 years, and I've really seen it more people.
That's backed up by a series of studies which shows that 650,000 people nationwide are now homeless. Pima County has more than 2,200 people living in these kinds of squatters camps, like this one at Swan and Golflings, many evicted for the first time ever. Being homeless has gone from a choice years ago to a consequence of the difficult economic times today.
That's the thing. It's difficult once you become homeless to be able to save up enough money in order to get into a place, because certain real estate companies, they won't work with you.
And that's one reason why Pima County announced Friday it's creating a new office called the Office of Housing Opportunities and Homeless Solutions, which will work alongside its homelessness collaboration with the city of Tucson. But in order to build more affordable housing or tiny homes that people could pay for, there needs to be a drastic change in zoning codes, which were written long before the houseless issue became mainstream, and changing them is a monumental task.
They were created 40, 50 years ago, before anybody was talking about housing affordability or tiny homes or a house that's under 500 square feet. And so we don't even have in our codes right now the ability for somebody to go and, for instance, build a tiny home village.
But the issue is more complex than just providing shelter. It is multifaceted. Some people are on the streets because they can't afford housing. Some are here because of drug issues. Still more are homeless because of mental illness, or some just evicted. How to wrap all of that into one package is what's lacking.
The notion that homelessness is some sort of a monolithic, easily defined question is just false. And that's one of the reasons the complexities exist for trying to treat them.
Tucson relies on a housing first model. Get them into housing first and treat the issues later. A successful model as far as it goes, but some elected city leaders say it must expand beyond that to something like safe camps, putting the homeless into one safe congregate area.
Where we are going to provide social services, a water source, porta-john, and police protection, then we will have the ability to treat these people much more effectively than just chasing them around town from alley to alley.
But that's not an idea yet accepted by a majority. But as this Christmas season shows, as more and more show up for a free meal, there are no easy ways to keep everyone off the streets. I'm Bud Foster, 13 News.